What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about locker codes and basically how I think that locker codes can be fixed and the problem with locker codes in NBA 2K17. So the reason I'm making this video is because of the Pink Diamond Dwayne Wade that they released yesterday. They actually had a Pink Diamond tournament where they basically got the community to vote for a player they wanted to be Pink Diamond, and in the end they voted for Wade. Why? I have no idea. Obviously Rudy Gay was going to be the better option in the final, but the best option of them all was voted out first round, Brandon Ingram. A 6'10" long wing. It would have basically been a 99 overall Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I didn't vote for any of them because I knew I wasn't going to get this Pink Diamond locker code, so I just didn't really care. But you guys actually voted against basically a 99 Giannis, and would have been one of the best cards in the game, and without doubt the best of these Pink Diamonds. So one thing I actually liked about it is that this Wade, I'm going to show his stats on screen right now. This Wade is not that good of a player. Obviously it's a great card for free, but it's basically David Thompson. It's a little bit better than David Thompson, but they're basically the same card. This card is not going to be game breaking, but he is going to be a really good card, and would probably be my starting point guard. Right now I've got Amethyst Harden starting point guard, and I'd say he'd probably go in slightly ahead of him, and he's probably a little bit better than David Thompson because he has a nicer release. So basically he's the equivalent of a historic domination or blacktop reward for free. Why are people so upset? It's a great card. But still, this video isn't really about this card. It's about locker codes in general. Why I think they didn't work this year, why they haven't worked in the past, and how I think they can work in the future. I don't think locker codes are necessarily a bad thing, but I think that they can make them much better. So the system that 2K have right now for releasing these Pink Diamond cards is extremely broken. In my opinion, it's probably the worst way any company can give out free stuff, typing in a code fast. So basically what 2K do is they say they're going to release a code, and normally what they do is they actually just release it at a random time, so you have to be on Twitter. But this time 2K actually did give a time frame. They had 2 times, and it was going to be in between those 2 times. And yeah, that kind of helps. But if you're looking at it like from my perspective, I live in Ireland. Those times were 3:30 to 4:30 AM. Not like I planned on sleeping or anything, which I did because I wasn't bothered getting this code. But yeah, so they released the code at a ridiculous time. And then a lot of people have been tweeting 2K, what about the international people, what about the international people? But then 2K have literally just ignored everyone. But there's a big problem with releasing it for internationals, and it's what 2K has done the last couple of times. They've released them at, I think, what time was it again? They released it at like 9 AM Central European time, which also means that like the Russians, the Asians can still get the code. But that's still like, that was 8 AM my time. I think it was less, actually no, less than 8 AM I think. I think it was like 7:45 AM, which is like 2 AM Eastern time and was like midnight Pacific. So there was people in America still able to get the second batch of the code by only just staying up till midnight, whereas it was more difficult for me to get it because I was asleep. So they released the code really late at night when I couldn't get it for Love. This isn't about Wade. For Love, they released it so late that I couldn't get it, and then they released it so early that I was asleep because I was staying up for the code. Flawed system? Apparently not in 2K's mind. But 2K, year after year, like to do things that don't work. They like to change parts in the game that actually work, whereas keeping the core reason we're all frustrated with the game always in the game, no matter what. So yeah, we can't expect 2K to change this. But there was actually a glimmer of hope at the start of the year. Before 2K17 came out, I can't find the exact tweet, but I'm fairly sure LD tweeted that locker codes, limited quantity ones, were done. They weren't going to happen. And they had a new way of implementing locker codes, which they did with free agent Onyx cards, which was a great idea. And then they just stopped. They haven't released a free agent Onyx card since Ruby Andre Drummond. Like, that was months ago. 2K have just gone back on what they said. And for a company whose known for pissing off their fans. Like, a lot of 2K fans think that 2K are worse than EA. The last thing you want to do is lie to us, and lie to us so obviously that there's proof of the lie. And now, I'm going to try to stop ranting. I'm actually going to try to stop ranting about 2K right now. This part of the video has had no real preparation. It's just me ranting about the locker code system. But actually, with all this going down, I thought of a really good way I think that 2K can implement locker codes. While it's not perfect, I think it's the best they can do while still giving out the pink diamond players by code, because 2K seems adamant to keep that in. I don't know why. Like, it's one of the worst things that they've done. It was terrible in 2K14, it was terrible in 2K15, and it's as bad in 2K17. The only thing that makes this not as bad as 2K15 is that they're not giving out as many pink diamond players, and that there's so many overpowered players in the game that the pink diamonds aren't actually the best. But I'm still ranting, I can't stop. But now I'm going to talk about the idea I have to fix all this and make it a little bit better. So I think that 2K needs to use timed locker codes. And I know what you're thinking. Why would 2K use timed locker codes? Because they use time codes and everyone would have them. If 2K released, I don't know, say for 1 minute timed codes, that doesn't solve the problem, and that's not what I'm asking for. That doesn't solve the problem of the code being released at 4:15 AM Irish time. It doesn't solve the problem. One of my biggest problems is my phone 2K app doesn't actually work, which means that I can't even type in the codes fast enough, even if I am up, meaning that I have to on the console. If they released a 1 minute code without giving any warnings, you have to boot up your console, type the code in, and it's going to be way longer than that 1 minute. So that's not really what I'm suggesting. What I'm suggesting is that typing in the code correctly should give you a pack. And if you type it in within, I think 12 hours is probably the perfect time, it means that basically anyone anywhere in the world is going to get it, because I doubt someone's going to sleep 12 hours a day. Obviously there are people, but not that many. But if they give out a pack, a 99 overall Dwayne Wade pack, and that pack contains one card, and that card is either one of two things. Either A, pink diamond Dwayne Wade, the solid card, a slightly better David Thompson, and it should be a rewards card which you can't resell, which it already is, so you could possibly get that. And I think that should be one of every, I don't know, maybe 100, 250 packs. I know more about it than 2K does, how many people try type in the code, so how many people in general that try get the Dwayne Wade, so 2K can decide on that. But I think that for the people that don't pull this card in the pack, they should get a 99 overall Onyx free agent Dwayne Wade. They put free agent cards in the game, why not use them effectively? And I think this is going to be a really effective way to do it. So basically it means that even if you don't get the pink diamond Dwayne Wade, you're still getting a chance to use the card. Especially like for me, I'm a YouTuber, I like to review the card, say is it good. For the people that don't have them, I'd love to be able to review the card, but I don't have the card, so I can't. A lot of people are in the same boat as me. They like to use the card, but they can't. I think an alternative is to give everyone who doesn't have the pink diamond one a 99 overall free agent one that they can use for 5 games. It means that everyone can try out the card. Not a lot of people use free agent cards in MyTEAM Online. If you're using them against a friend, who really cares? But on MyTEAM Online, if you want to use free agent cards, you're not going to see them every game because people are just going to waste all their contracts. Just like I've yet to see a free agent 99 overall Kobe or Michael Jordan in MyTEAM Online, and I have both of them sitting in my collection for some friendly games. So yeah, I think this could definitely, while it wouldn't fix everything, there'd still be people annoyed at not getting the locker codes, there'd still be people complaining about this system because basically people complain about everything in 2K, and I am probably the #1 culprit of that, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, anyway, that's the video. I personally think that this could help. I don't think it could fix locker codes, but I think it could help make them better in a way. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.